You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He said we can go because he got the contract from his mom.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just not able to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
It would have been better.
Yeah, because they would have been getting on the right.
Fielded at about the 28.
Exactly.
There'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And putting responsibility on somebody. She's trying to do her own thing.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You want to go on Crystal side, they're too small.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that are going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held it in no game.
They'll run for it with Akers. And fights through one man. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, he's got this to the tight end, Hopkins. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last year, up to make
to cut it out.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Oh, you heard that stupid shit.
She was looking at you. I'm trying to tell you. When I was standing back behind.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right.
That shit
And he's got his man in stride.
Get off.
Complete.
Sit down.
For 13 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That shit ugly.
Extra point by Gain is up and
Hey,
good.
yeah, but you saying that shit like, there's so many people out there, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I won't pay attention to nothing but family. That's it.
I know you're trying to keep your eye on them.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
I heard that dumb shit, though. I heard it.
Another drive coming up for the Chicago offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would go to this is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Them niggas out there, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that generation. They like, they wasn't trying to holler at none of them moves.
Here's a throw to his right.
Every nigga just want to be gangster,
Take this one up to the 35.
crazy shit, master. Crazy, like, bro, this the youth fair. It's for the kids to have fun, bro. Like, even the adults can have fun with this shit. Like, ain't no need to be
incomplete on the deep.
Everybody mean mugging. No, this shit crazy.
Felt like he had a chance to skin it twice.
I don't know who they is.
Unfortunately for him,
The only good part about that is you can't come through that shit without getting through that metal detector.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield.
That's it. That's it. You got to throw your hands in that bitch. That's what I'm like. These niggas here too far.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. Touchdown Bears! Max Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
how did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On first down, it's Fields. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Running left, Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll go Brown with Montgomery. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's got it to Williams. 7 yards to pick up there. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in Week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 31 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
That two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking...
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. Yeah, how does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. He'll buy some time right. Open man right side is cut, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Cup, 33 yards. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Gay is on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Montgomery. Montgomery a first down and then some. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 17-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Fields. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. There he goes, left side. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams. Touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Throwing after the interception. Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, 75 yards. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Fighting through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 147 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a run with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give. Akers running left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a gain of 13. 1st down, Rams.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Akers, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's topping the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now out on the field. Here comes Los Angeles. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
It's another first down. I want to be a gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 193 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. First and goal at the 2-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So now Fields and the Bears down by 10. Just under 2 minutes to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. And that's caught by Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A shotgun snap, Fields. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. He's got Mooney, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Touchdown! Allen Robinson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts. You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the focus now shifts to the Bears. Trailing in this one now. 56 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. On first down, Fields. Buying time to his left. Into the secondary past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the tuck and run. That's complete to Mooney. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That's caught by Montgomery. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now a first down throw, Fields. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Los Angeles, it's a victory for Matthew Stafford in his first game as a member of someone other than the Lions.
YBN want a thing up.